If you are living in the UK as an immigrant and you are looking to visit Germany as a visitor, then this video is for you. I've made some video in the past about Schengen visa and how to get a Schengen visa as an immigrant in the UK to visit Europe. And I've got questions like this and this about Germany. So today I'm going to be sharing with you what exactly you should be doing in order to get yourself that visitor's visa to see Germany. Let's get right on. So right now I am on visas-de.clscontact.com. I'll be leaving it in the description box below so you can go directly through that link. So here you need to put where you are applying from. So begin by selecting the country where you're applying from. So wherever you are in the world, put it in there. And because I am in the UK right now, I'll put United Kingdom and submit. Please choose the country where you have an appointment. Registration and payments in another country will not be recognized. Okay, I've just confirmed that. Welcome to the German Visa Application Center. So here you are able to select your center. So you can select Edinburgh, London or Manchester. Edinburgh is closer to me because I stay in the northeast of England, so I'll select Edinburgh. And here we have it. This is your application process. So basically they tell you their address and their opening hours and the flow for your application. So basically one of the things you need to do is to complete a videx form. Register on the website, prepare your supporting documents and make an appointment. Then you submit your application, provide your biometric data at the visa application center, then return to the visa application center to collect your passport. And there are other things that you can get on the website. So let's stick to the process for people who want to do it by themselves. So click on this videx form. It opens in a new page. It's in Dutch, but you can change it to English. New application. You want to fill in all these details: surname, your name at birth, your first name, date of birth, place of birth, country of birth, sex, marital status, current nationality, original nationality. If you do not have a family member in the EU or Switzerland or EEA, you do not need to click on this. This does not apply to you. So you need to put in your occupation and the details, your address. So your address, your house number, your country, town, city, and phone number, email, everything. Put it in there. Is your residence in a country other than that of your current nationality? Yes. So for me, my current nationality is Nigeria. However, I am residing in the UK. So those are two different countries. But if you're applying from the same country of your nationality, then you don't need to tick that. Now, details on the applicant's right to reside in place of residence. Now, I am Nigerian, but I am residing in the UK. So the details I'm going to be giving in this section is my details in the UK. Now they are asking for the type of authorization to return or residence permit. What kind of visa are you on? I believe this is the number on your permit. Say you still have a BRP, which I know is not really functional anymore in the UK. You can put it here, or if you have your share code, I think you can put your share code here also, and then you let them know when it is valid until. So when you click on this calendar, you'll be able to choose when it is valid until. So now to documents, type of travel documents. If it's your passport, special passport, passport for aliens, passport, what was that? Passport for aliens, travel document. Anyway, I'll pick ordinary passport. Then your travel document number, that's your passport number, you put it there, and your national identity number, you put that if you have it. I wouldn't bother with this because it is not compulsory. Wherever you see this star, it means you have to fill it, but if you can't find the star, as in here, you don't necessarily need to fill it. So date of issue, when was your passport issued, when is it going to expire, where was it issued, who was it issued by, issued in. These ones are not compulsory also. Now the next part is your biometric data. So have your fingerprints been collected previously for the purpose of applying for a Schengen visa? Yes or no? Now for me, I will pick yes because I've had a Schengen visa in the past when I went to Italy. But if this is your first Schengen visa, then you don't need to click it. But because I already had a Schengen visa before, I'll just click yes. And when you click yes, it will bring you here, where you'll be able to state the day, the month, and the year if you know it. It's not compulsory. Then if you know your sticker number, click on it and you'll be able to input your sticker number. Travel data. What's the purpose of your journey? So usually I pick tourism because I've got no family member in the Schengen area and I'm definitely not going for business trip. Well, not yet. So I'll just pick tourism. If there's any other thing here that applies to you, maybe like transit or study or medical reasons, then click on that. If your purpose is not there, you can just fill it in here by yourself. And if you want to put in further information on the purpose of your stay, you can also write it here. Where are you entering first? I believe that should be Germany because you're going to Germany. So I'll click on Germany, and main travel destination, I'll pick Germany also. So pick whatever applies to you. So let's say apart from Germany, you are going to another country. Say you're going to Belgium also. Click Belgium and you keep putting more travel destinations as applies to you. Now, number of entries requested. So do you want just a single entry or two entries or multiple entries? So what this means is that for single entry, once you get in, you are able to go everywhere you want to go, and then you come back to your home country or to wherever you have traveled from. That's single entry. However, if you want two entries, that means you want to go, come back, maybe stay some weeks or some months, then go back again and come back, and that's the end of your entry. Now for multiple entries, that means say they gave you a 6 month visa, you can go in and out, go and come back as many times as you want within that visa period. So I'll just pick single for now. Intended date of arrival for the first intended stay in the Schengen area. So when is your intended date of arrival for the place you are visiting first? Let's say mine is June 20th, for example. Intended date of departure from the Schengen area after the first intended stay. Let's say I want to stay for just a week. That will be, say, 25/6/2025. Entry permit for the final country of location where applicable. What is your permit for your final country of destination? Is it a residence permit, a re-entry visa, resident alien card, or other? Honestly, I won't bother about this, especially because it is not compulsory. So I'll just leave it because I don't even understand what they are saying. I would believe this is like a visa number or something, but I'll just skip it anyway. Now, if somebody is inviting you, then this is where you will input their details. If you are going by yourself and you've booked your hotel, of course, you'll have booked your transportation and hotel before you go for your appointments. You need to note that. So I'll just click on hotel or rental of private accommodation or rental of private accommodation by private individual. So if you used Airbnb or you use booking.com, for example, those are considered commercial leisure, I believe. So click on that and then you can type in the name of the hotel, address, reservation number, registration number, location of register, and all. See, all these things you can actually get them after you have booked your Airbnb or booking.com room. So all those things will be in your receipt, but if they are not, then you need to contact them. You'll be able to contact the owner and ask them for this information and they will gladly give it to you. Fill in all the details, their town, city, country, their telephone number, their email address, and then now to the assumption of costs. Travel and living costs during the applicant's stay are being covered by, are you covering it by yourself or is it a third party, your organization, company, host, or whatever? Click which one applies to you. And means of support. So you're going to be carrying cash or traveler's check, credit card. Pick as many as you can. So for me, I'll just click on cash and credit cards and then you can continue. Now, you see that it did not allow me to continue because have not input all this important information. So you need to make sure that your information is correct and everything is on point before you are able to continue. So everything is now green. So now we can go on and submit our application. One thing that you can do also is to save and continue later. But now I just click on continue. So this is the feedback he gave me. Your data has been checked. You may now download your visa application as a PDF file. Please note that this printout is only for the purpose of preparing the application, i.e. further steps must be undertaken to complete this application. So just click on download and download your file. They're already filled and they are filled in German. However, if you had filled everything correctly in the previous application that I showed you, then you should have no issue, even if you don't understand what they've said here. And they actually provided captions in English, which is good. And this part is only for official entry, so you are not allowed to do anything. So basically, you print out this application form, you print it out and you finish it off by signing. So if you go on to page 5, you'll see the declaration that you're supposed to fill. So it started with German, however, they've put the English subtitle here. So it's basically saying you are aware that the visa fee is not refundable if your visa is refused. Application is a multi-entry visa that you have applied for. You are aware you need adequate travel medical insurance for your first stay and any subsequent visit to the territory of member states. Just make sure that you read everything and you're okay with it. Then here you need to put the place and date. So for me, I stay in Newcastle, England. I'll just put Newcastle, UK, and then today's date or the day of your appointment. Then you go here and you sign. So it has to be an adult. If it's a child, then it has to be signature of a person with parental responsibility or legal guardian. Also, you need to sign this page 6 that states that you understand that you can be expelled if you have given false or incomplete information. So the same thing, place and date, then your signature here. And attach your passport photograph here. Just go to any passport photograph studio and tell them you need a passport for Schengen visa. They know how the passport needs to look and they will give you what you need. I'll advise that you use this document pin, not stapler. This document that you can use to attach two things together and you can easily take it out. I think that one is better. So just use that. And now let's move on to the next step. However, if after going through you feel like you need to edit some things, feel free to go through and edit as needed. Now that we have completed the videx form, next thing now is to register on this website and prepare the supporting documents. Register. You click on register here and you create a TLS contact account. So what's your email address, your password? You choose a password, you're not a robot, and that. So I'll just do that quickly. Now I've got an email from them and I'll just click on it. So they're asking me to confirm my registration. You have successfully created your TLS contact account. After activation, you can log into this website using the same username and password to start the application process. Now to verify your account, please click here. So I'll just click on I confirm that I want to activate my account. So that's it. My account is activated. What I need to do now is to log in. Yes. You read through and you agree with it. This is their marketing communication. I don't want marketing call. Okay, I want communication by email, but not by phone, not by SMS. And I'll just confirm. So right now I am logged into my account. As you can see, I've got no application here yet. So you can do that. You see the submission method. After that, then pick appointment, then additional service payment and confirmation. So let's create an application. Please fill out your application form for Germany and other Schengen countries represented by Germany. Please select travel purpose. So what's your travel purpose? Is it long stay or short stay? So I'll just pick short stay, and that is tourism, less than 90 days. But if yours is more than that, of course, feel free to choose long stay or whichever one fits your purpose. So you fill in your surname, your first name, your name in local language characters. That's not compulsory. Date of birth, current nationality, type of travel documents. That will be my passport, ordinary passport, and my travel document number, my mobile number, and my travel information, that is the date of departure from origin. So I'll just fill this in now, then we'll continue. So let's say my date of departure is 19/8/2025, and then you can save as draft and come back to it later, or you can submit. But I'll just submit. So there it is. It has created a reference for me. Short stay tourism less than 90 days. I can modify the form if I want. Say I feel like I've made a mistake, I can modify and correct the mistakes, and you can also duplicate it. Now this is the part where you had your family members if you are traveling as a group. So say I'm traveling with my sister or with my friend, I can add a group member and they will also fill their own, but I am not, so I'll just go back. Created another one for a group member, but I'll delete that because I'm not adding. Now you click on submit. After you have done that, you're about to validate your request. After validation, you won't be able to change your form. Confirm. So once you are sure, see, they say sorry, there is no available appointment at the moment, please check again later. It's always like that. So you've created form, you submitted, now it's showing you the appointment. And as you can see, there is no appointment date. And this brings us to the sponsor of this video, Visabot. Visabot is a platform that aims to simplify Schengen visa appointment booking by scanning visa center websites for available slots and sending notifications to you with an option for automatic booking. So basically you input your application country and city, and then wherever you're going to, they've got a list of countries that you can choose from, mainly in Europe, and you have the options to choose from just receiving notification alerts or allowing the system to auto book for you. Auto book allows you to secure a faster appointment without you having to worry at all about appointments. So right now I'm going to download the visabot application on my phone. It's available to download both on Android and the App Store, so whichever phone you are using, you can download it. Once downloaded, you need to sign up with Google or with your email. Pick your country of residence, which you can change later in settings. Then make sure to allow visabot to send you notifications. This is how you get notified whenever there's a new appointment date. You search for your dream destination. Where do you want to go? So pick whether you want just alert notifications or you want auto booking. I love the fact that they've already answered the frequently asked questions. Now you want to make sure that the city of application and visa type is correct. And don't worry, your subscription is non-recurring. You will only be charged once. That is for a validity period of 30 days. Once you are sure that everything is right, click on pay and make sure to use the discount code datnaijagirl for a whopping £10 off your payment, whether you are paying for notification alerts or auto booking. You can pay via your card or via Apple Pay, and once you have paid, you receive this notification, and now you can start receiving alerts about the particular city that you want to travel to. Make sure, however, that your notifications is on. You can also chat them up at any time and read their privacy policy and all that within the application. Now, if you've paid for auto booking, you have nothing to worry about. Just go and sleep. The system will auto book for you. But if it is notification alert you paid for, be rest assured that you receive notification frequently, and then click on the app. You'll be able to see the earliest available visa appointment date, and then you'll be prompted to sign in. Once you sign in, start a new booking. Make sure you maintain the same application center and visa type as you did on the visabot app. Then continue to fill in your details. Verify your information using the password they will send to your email or your phone number, depending on what you choose. And now you'll be able to see the appointment, and then click on anyone that you want. Click on the time and continue to apply, then pay for your appointment. Now that is sorted, let's look at the visa application fee. So the visa application fee is stated here on this website. We filled the form already, but if you are looking for the link, you just click on links and downloads, and you'll be able to click on declaration, payment service fee, passport photo specification, letter of authorization for visa application submission. That's for minors. letter of authorization for passport collection. That's if you want somebody else to collect your passport on your behalf. And these are the links for the Schengen visa application form, which we have done earlier, and the long stay one, and the Germany embassy in United Kingdom. All the important links have been put in the description box below, so make sure to visit the description box below and check out the links to make it easier for you. And of course, if you want any of their services, just click on added value services, and then you can book your travel insurance. Yeah, that's one of the documents that you need to take along also, your travel insurance and also your proof of where you'll be staying for the period of your tourism in Germany. If you want them to courier your passport to you, you can pay for that also. And if you need help with filling the form, you can pay for that also. And these are the other services that they provide: passport photos, photocopies, printing, and all that. Now, to get a full list of the documents that you should take along, even though they said they don't need any particular document, I will say you should log back into your account and click on my application. So click on your application and then click on enter here, and then it brings out your information, your reference number, your name, and all that. You can check your status here, of course, but you can see that I've not even started because I've not booked an appointment. So basically, you can also view your document list. That's the documents that you need. Now, my tourism is less than 90 days is already clicked, and I'll confirm. So short stay tourist visa less than blah blah blah, general information. All documents that are not issued in German, English, or should be translated. Applicants must always bring and present their original documents together with the photocopies. All documents must be recent, not older than 1 month, and need to be provided for every Schengen application. So these are the list of documents that you need as a tourist and for less than 90 days for Germany. All pages of the online application form, including the barcode, need to be printed out. Please sign the form in the 2 designated places. We've talked about that earlier. You need to bring your original passport, then 1 photocopy of the passport's bio page, valid UK residence permit, that's your BRP or your e-visa, 1 photocopy of the BRP front and back or endorsements, biometric, passport photo, evidence of sufficient funds, so bank statements in your name showing movement over the last 3 months as a minimum, and current balance showing at least £40 per day for the entire duration of stay. So if you plan on staying for 5 days, that means you have to have at least £200 in your account. Confirmed return airline, ferry, train ticket, hotel bookings, travel health insurance, letter of employment, proof of address, if sponsored by spouse, your certificate, your sponsor's passport, proof of funds. For minors, separate application form for the child, and it needs to be signed by both parents or all guardians. When you go back to the TLS contact page and you scroll down, you will see that I haven't booked an appointment yet, and you see the center address also. When I booked an appointment, this is where I will be going for my appointment. Now, if you have chosen London or Manchester, it is the address of the London or Manchester's office that will be showing here. I hope that's helpful, guys. Please like this video, leave me a comment, share this video with somebody. This helps YouTube to push this video to more people who needs it. And if you enjoyed watching this video, I'm sure you like this particular video I made about how to get a Schengen visa, particularly to travel to Italy as an immigrant on a visa in the UK.